Guys, little bit of a late night lift. Back in biceps today. Why small actions lead to massive results. So it's kind of a topic about consistency. And I recently went through a long period of my life, a consistent period of my life, and that's the diet phase. So I just recently completed a 10-month cut because I wanted to cut off a lot of my body fat, kind of figure out what my physique looks like, so I could tell what I'm gonna look like when I'm bigger, right? If that makes sense. You guys kind of know what I'm talking about, my insertations, how big my shoulders are, what my abs look like. I've never seen my abs before. So I went through this 10-month consistent diet phase. And that's kind of what I want to talk about and apply that to life. A lot of you guys watching go to the gym. Obviously, it's a gym page, and the gym kind of has taken over my life recently. And I recently started this business that you guys are going to see the ad for later, but being consistent is the only way to get things done other than luck. And luck obviously plays a huge factor in what happens in your life. But you can't control luck, so there's really no reason to talk about it, right? And the only thing you can control outside of luck is consistency and how often you do things. So relating that back to the diet phase, for an example, every day that extra 200, 300, 400 calories that I wasn't eating every day was just a small amount. 200 calories is less than a bagel. So a bagel less a day over 10 months, or 2 bagels less a day over 10 months, led me to have one of the best physiques in my life, changed my whole outlook on life. I feel better, I'm more confident, and that just proves that consistency over a period of time leads to greater results. Because no one would think that one small bagel a day built the physique I have. But the physique I have did come from just small changes every day over a longer time frame. And that led to this massive result. And I have people telling me I look great. I have people telling me how I did it. What was my diet? What steroids was I using, or peptides? And it's just this small little change I did every day that nobody noticed that led to the greatest results. And if you apply this to anything in life, like the gym, in the gym, every single time you lift, you want to add 2 pounds or 5 pounds of lift. It's that small 5 pounds that you don't really notice when you add, because every time you're adding this 5 pounds, and over time, now you're benching 225. Now you're, squatting 500, and it's all from these small little changes that one day you come to the full realization of that greater effect. And that's kind of the effect of consistency, is that you don't notice it over such a long period of time. I see small changes that obviously give you the biggest outcomes. And that's just in the gym space. Obviously, same thing. You work on a business every day. You put in the work. You tweak your website a little bit. You make new product photos. You make better descriptions, better titles. Every single day you're doing something, it's going to lead to something. Simple as that. It's going to lead to something. Something's going to happen. And that something may be the business failing. But what happened there was that you discovered that that's not the business that's going to make you succeed. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's better than nothing happening, right? So consistency always has an outcome. It's kind of the lesson of today's video, is that there's always going to be something that comes out of consistency, and being consistent is going to lead you to either discover, that what you're doing isn't working, or what you're doing is working, and you're either going to reach your goal or you're not. And the only way to find out is being consistent and pushing, towards that goal. And at the end of the day, you're going to end up at whatever place you're going to end up because of that consistency. And that's kind of the determining factor in what happens in your life. So stay consistent. Keep building in the gym. Keep building on your goals outside of the gym. If you have a business, keep growing. You know, posting one post a day, one of those posts is gonna blow up, right? If you wanna make videos, you stay consistent. I mean, in the past 2 months, I've grown my socials to over 1.5 million views combined in 2 months from nothing. And what did I do? Every day I've been posting 5 to 10 videos across all platforms. Consistent. Good videos, bad videos, long videos, short videos. So content creators, stay consistent. If you're in business, stay consistent. If you're in the gym, you stay consistent. You keep adding, right? Progressive overload. And you'll eventually reach this eye-opening, you know, outcome. And whether that's a good or bad outcome, at the end of the day, it's a productive outcome, because bad outcomes are still productive in the sense that you found out something's not gonna work, which can lead you to find out what is going to work. So we're gonna hit some back and biceps today. That's kind of the lesson of today's video. It's just consistency, right? And we're gonna shred this workout. We're gonna have a great fucking workout. If you guys haven't shopped at obtainlabs.com, use code DOM. I'm gonna be fueling the workout with some of our Sharp Focus capsules. So I'm gonna pop 2 of these before the workout, get our focus on. These are amazing. Check these out on our website. I'll link it in the description. But let's hit this workout, boys. Let's have a good day. I'm the sponsor of my own video.
Obtain Labs is live.
Over a year in development.
A ton of products are on the way.
With the launch of our
daily line.
You can get all these products for 15% off.
Using code DOM.
Visit obtainlabs.com, get yourself a hat, or get yourself some supplements. Let's get back to the video.